I have to ask for the fellas, because obviously Little Mix are attractive girls. We know G's don't kiss and tell, so just tell me, who's your favourite Little Mix girl?
Leanne.
Okay, Leanne. I think she's taken, but
She
anyway.
is now. She wasn't.
No comment.
Officiallyurban.com.
Alright, what's going on, people? It's Alex for Officially Urban on Pi Radio, and we are back with another interview. Someone, I don't know, different, I guess. Well, actually, no, he's not different. Someone I thought was different. Someone I thought was all clean and a pop star. But I went back, did my research as I always do, and I'm really intrigued, basically, because I feel like you've got a long history in the music, even though you're still quite young.
Yeah.
And you've gone through quite a bit musically, but you've got a dedicated fan base. Mm-hmm. You're from Manchester. Mm-hmm. You've got some heavy cosigns, which you're going to get into. Yeah. You've got a banging single, which is great. And I feel like you've got a lot to talk about. It's Kris Evans, people.
Yeah,
what's going on?
How you doing? Thanks for having me down.
You're welcome. First of all, full disclosure, Young as Fusion was on a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Hailed your praises. Yeah. I asked him to speak about people that he rates. And he was just like, basically my team, Kris Evans, Briggs, obviously Shotty, that kind of thing. So I didn't know too much about you until he actually mentioned your name, and then I went and obviously did some research. Mm-hmm. I think I followed you on Instagram initially, and then everything kind of changed from there.
Yep.
I've got a lot of questions that I want to kind of go through. But again, because we are in Manchester and this is the first interview I've actually done since the tragedy, I actually want to just pay my respects on behalf of Officially Urban Pi Radio. Yeah, man, it's sad. I don't really do stuff like that, but rest in peace to anyone who lost anyone. Like, obviously our thoughts go out to everyone who was affected, and big up Manchester, because I feel like we came together really strong.
100%.
And I saw something on your Twitter as well, so if you wanna, you said your mum works quite close to.
Well, she actually worked. It went off in the box office, so she left the job on the Friday, but she worked in just in the offices above the box office. But yeah, like I decided to. My single was coming out on the Friday. What day was it? Was it the? It
was Monday, wasn't it?
Was it early in the week?
Yeah, it was early.
But
in the week,
obviously horrific. So I didn't want to just start slapping all the promo and all that out of respect. So all the money that I raised off my single will be going to everything. That's not just like the profit. That's like every bit of money that I get is going to. Yeah. So good.
Like I said, love Manchester. Like, we came together strong as well. So I'm really proud to be here. And like after that somber note, music always makes everything so much better.
True.
So
it's more than a therapy.
Kris Evans, when did you get the music bug?
I actually got the music bug when I was around 12, 13. I was playing football, like I was doing all right. I was at a couple of academies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And looking back now, I used to, this is no word of a lie, I used to literally run while I was playing football. I was in like big games, like I was at Oldham, I was at United. And when I was playing football, I used to just run around and literally make beats with my footsteps in the middle of like a final. And like now I'm looking back, I'm like, that's why I was doing it. That's why you were. But I just woke up one morning and I just thought, do you know what? I can't play I don't want to play football anymore. I want to try and make music.
Really?
I literally woke up.
The switch.
That was it.
Okay.
That was it. Never looked back.
All right. You were discovered by a legend. Like, I'll say that. I don't say that to suck up as well. I'm actually a huge fan of Shotty. Yeah. We're gonna get him on at some point. Yeah. You were discovered at a battle, apparently.
Well, the first person that I met, I actually emailed him, was Briggsy. Shout out to Briggsy. I emailed him, like, I was young, obviously. I didn't know
What to do.
How to get in, what to do, how to do anything.
Yeah.
And I sent him an email, and I met a couple of friends, and they was into like the MCing sort of thing, and they said, "Oh, there's this battle going on in our parade." So I thought, I'll turn up, because they was my friends. I was like, I'll write a few bars and come on your team.
Yeah.
So I turned up, and obviously they'd all wrote for each other. It was two like crews. Sort of battling. And I turned up. Shotty was there, and I just popped up in the middle, did my little thing, and Shotty was like, yo, gassing it up. So and then since then he sort of took me under his little wing for a couple of years. Took me in the first studio in Harper.
Yeah.
It was North City Entertainment, it was called then. Did loads of tunes with him, was on the mixtape, done a couple of videos with him. Yeah, and then...
How's he been as kind of like a mentor to you? Because I feel like obviously there are a lot of people in Manchester who've kind of paved the way for a lot of the new guys.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, without a shadow of the doubt, he's top 3, if not top 1.
Yeah.
It was massive just for me to be in the same studio with him, watching him recording. I was like a sponge. I took everything in. I even watched him produce. I know he produces as well, so I got into the producing side from him. It was just like mad. I was just he was like buzzing off me back in the day. You know what I mean? As well, like he was showing me off to people. And it was crazy.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
I don't know. I feel like most people will probably know you from the Britain's Got Talent stuff. I kind of want to like. I don't know. We have to touch on it because it's an experience.
Yeah.
So, what was the whole kind of? Because you were part of the. I actually remember seeing you as well. I remember thinking these guys are kind of cool.
For the show, we was cool.
Yeah. I mean, not to be fair, like because you look quite young. How old were you when you did BGT?
I was about 21, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Bit of a baby face, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough. You looked a lot younger. Okay, no, you weren't cool then. I take it back. I thought you were like 15 or 16.
Oh, wish, mate.
What was the experience like?
It was an eye opener. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, like I say, it's a massive platform. I went to music college. I was doing music production at college, and then obviously I was making my own music. And I saw this advert in the newspaper about joining the band. It was Nigel Martin Smith, Take That's manager.
Oh, yeah.
And my mum was a Take That fan. So I really just like, I was...
Yeah,
you passed it on. And she actually sent my tunes in without me knowing.
Oh, really?
And he rang her up that day saying, can you come down and meet us? So she was like, I've got you this interview here. So I was like, didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got offered a good deal with him. It was sort of at the stage where I didn't want to work. I didn't want to do a 9 to 5. I was in music. I'd made my decision from when I was playing football, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it was sort of the money thing. It was like, he told us.
That's quite telling, though. Like, speak to that.
I got a lot from the side that I come from, like the Shotty side, the hardcore hip-hop side.
Oh, you got a lot of
I got a lot of stick for that. Like, I had to disappear, but I'm sure that anybody, if they got offered the opportunity, would have done it. Just from the money side sort of thing, you know what I mean? I was not so young, but youngish.
Yeah.
So it was more of a job for me, not something I exactly wanted to do. You know what I mean?
But you went into it.
I went into it. We was together for a few. I mean, he was putting us in with like the best coaches and stuff like that. Then we did we actually did the X Factor first.
Oh yeah.
We got through to boot camp. We was tipped like top favourites to win it.
Yeah.
But it was at the time when you couldn't have a management deal.
Oh, okay,
even though little official urban exclusive, even though they invited us on the show and knew we had a management.
So
and then we got to boot camp and it leaked in the newspaper and they flagged it.
Oh, okay, and then
they was like, oh my god. So we left. We got kicked off. Then they invited us to do Britain's Got Talent.
Oh yeah.
And it was more of just a kickstart into the industry. You know what I mean? It's just a massive platform. Like everything shoots up. We done the Britain's Got Talent. We got to the semi-final.
Yeah.
We got we got knocked out in the semi-final, to be honest, but they introduced this wild card thing, and we was the public Shout out to the public.
Oh,
was
yeah,
back
yeah,
in.
yeah,
So then
yeah,
we was
yeah.
back in the final, but I mean, the final was a big disaster,
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah.
Like,
I don't actually watch Britain's Got Talent, so I'm just going based on what you're saying.
Yeah,
but yeah.
nah. Like, we was the wild card, so we got brought back the same day. We had like 2 hours rehearsal. We had a big argument about which song we could do.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it just went a bit downhill in the final. So
Fair enough. I don't know. You went on tour with Little Mix. I was told.
That was after. Happy days that, because we actually met the girls at the after party after the final.
Oh yeah. What
They come up to lovely girls, you know. They come up to us and they went up to the singing coach that we had, and they said, "Can we meet them end?" So we was like, when he told us, we was like, "What?" I was straight over there, and he was like, "Yeah, just loving off us." Said they'd love what we did. And yeah, they invited us to do the tour, which was
fair enough.
Bonkers. It was like 28 dates all around the UK. O2.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you actually went.
So
you opened up for Little Mix?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was crazy, man.
Okay, now I see where the fan base comes from.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have to ask for the fellas, because obviously Little Mix are attractive girls. We know G's don't kiss and tell, so just tell me, who's your favourite Little Mix girl?
Leanne.
Okay, Leanne. I think she's taken, but
She
anyway.
is now. She wasn't.
No comment. All right, so I don't know. I wanted to kind of get past all the Britain's Got Talent stuff and the stuff that, to me personally, feels like it's not quite you anymore. Like,
yeah, I agree.
I went back, listened to a lot of your music on SoundCloud, and I was just, there's a lot of grit and a lot of pain almost in a lot of the music that I heard on SoundCloud, which is the stuff that I really liked.
Yeah, man.
Where does the grit in your music come from? Because without obviously share as much as you want, but it sounds like you've gone through a bit, and I feel like your fans would.
The thing is, I feel like I've had on paper, on history, it looks like I'm on like some Ed Sheeran level, but I'm far from it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been through all styles of music. I've been through groups. I've been through colleges. I've literally give up my life to do music, and it's just because I did this whole show thing and all that nicey side. When I was in the studio, I just wanted to get it all out. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's where it all comes from, and I'm glad to be doing it because that's my favorite sort of stuff. I feel like it's about passion. It's about pain and expressing how you feel and stuff. It's like music's like a therapy to me anyway. There's certain tunes that have saved my life. So
what tunes? Because
the Happy Christmas one is the
I was just about to mention that Happy Christmas, #Happy Christmas was the one that stood out to me. Yeah, no man. Word of a lie, I've actually got it in my notes here.
Yeah, man, saved my life, that tune.
Speak to me about that, because the tone was set with the little chink on the glass. I was like, okay, yeah, this sounds like he's got some stuff to say. You spoke about like management, like suing you for loads, like people you wanted at Christmas that weren't there. Yeah. Like I said, whatever you feel you're willing to share, because I feel like...
I'm open. This is what it's about. Basically, after all, we did the men thing. We had... we sort of had our downtime, as it always does. You come off them shows, you have your highlights, and then slowly it starts crumbling. Yeah. We lost one of the members, which was my best mate in the band. We lost the personality, I'd say, in the band. He was like the Joker, so I could... back of my mind could see it not going well. Then when
you say lost, he just left, or
he got in a bit of trouble. Like, he's from Stockport as well. Really? Shout out to Dean. Yeah, okay. He got in a bit of trouble, so he just couldn't really focus as he should have been doing. And then we had an investor come on board, took us out to LA. We signed a few big deals. It just sort of didn't really work. He worked on music management. I've come from a music background. I do my studio, I produce, I write, I engineer, I do the whole thing, I perform. And we just sort of clashed on the sort of music side of things. And he come from like a telesales company with the money, and I put the money below the music, whereas it's an investment to him. So it just sort of didn't work, if you know what I mean. So we was out in LA. We had a bit of a clash in LA.
How long were you in LA for?
It was about 9 months. 10
Wow,
months.
so a long time.
Yeah. I mean, we left everything behind. We was going for it in America. We was like literally busking out there. We was going for it. Look, it was an amazing place.
Yeah.
But sort of got a bad stigma for me now. But yeah, I come home and then to a few solicitor letters saying that. It's a touchy subject, by the way. That's why I have to be careful what I'm saying.
No. Like case. I said, yeah.
Yeah, so I had a few solicitor letters and it went on and on and on and on. And now I think I'm waiting for a court date. I've not heard nothing back. But
okay.
I mean, I'm cracking on. I'm not the type, fair enough. The band was 8 years of my life. It's not like I put them first. Like, it's not like I was trying to do anything out of the ordinary. It's just, I was coming home and working in the studio. They was going to the girlfriends and kids, and I was working with Sam, Shotty, Briggs, everyone just non-stop.
Just putting everything into the music.
And they sort of didn't like that I was doing. They said that I was working too hard. That was the quote. And sorry, I can't agree with that.
Yeah,
I don't think you can work too hard. I agree you need your rest, but if you can work and work like I can, like I do, I don't see nothing wrong with it. So yeah, there's a big court case going on at the minute about all this, how I've damaged the band. And yeah, I come home from LA with the Happy Christmas thing.
When was that recorded? Because like I said,
I got back from LA in September. It was, I mean, obviously.
So this is still fresh.
This is brand new. This is ongoing.
Really?
Yeah, this is ongoing.
When did you record Happy Christmas then? What, last Christmas or the Christmas?
Oh no, it's the one just gone. Literally,
really?
When I got back
so
from
it's
LA.
literally like 6 months old.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Less. I done it in November. I think. I had early Christmas dinner and we filmed it. And yeah. I actually, like, my mum was obviously worried because I was getting paid in the band and stuff like that. She was like, "What are you gonna do now? You're gonna have to get a job like they do." And I just come home one day with a piece of paper, absolutely sobbing out my eyes, and said, "This is what I'm doing." Yeah. She was sobbing with me, and she was fully behind me from that day now. So we're ready.
It sounds like obviously it looks like it's still. I didn't realize it was so fresh, by the way, because you know how SoundCloud is. You can't necessarily tell the dates on your phones. I wasn't sure how old it was, but
it's fresh.
I wanted to bring it up. Moving on to like greener pastures, like it sounds like a lot was kind of got off your chest in that point.
Yeah, 100%.
And now
it's like a fresh start.
Yeah,
now.
fresh start.
Now I'm ready to go on my own.
So, where are you at now musically, and what can your fans expect?
I'm in about 2020 with music, me.
Go on.
I've got like 60 tracks on my SoundCloud private, ready to be released.
Yeah.
Like I say, I have a recording studio in Middleton. I work with anyone and everyone, any style of music. I've been through it all. Just like people don't see it as a career. I believe that it can be a career.
100%.
Just like a job, you know what I mean? Like, so if they want to give it a go, give me a shout. So Kris Evans Music with a K. But yeah, I mean, I'm just cracking on now. I've actually planned for an album. Like, I was gonna do an album. Throughout my life, I've always released something on my birthday. So I was gonna do my album on my birthday, but I've been doing bits of research, and they say that albums aren't good to do unless you're signed and all this.
Yeah.
So I'm literally just gonna put my music out and out for people and just.
Yeah, I want the organic stuff. I want the stuff that I heard on your SoundCloud.
Oh, I've got so much.
I want so much more of that. So the Charlie Sloth track, the one that was premiered on the radio.
Yeah.
Is that new as well then? Or newish? Or?
Yeah, well, I've had that about a year. I've had that for about a year. I was working in a studio in Sheffield with a massive producer. He's done like Spice Girls, Celine Dion, all the big ones. And he just pulled me to one side and said, this is while I was in the band, he said, "Oh, got a track here, we need a rap on." And went straight up, "Yeah, I'll do it." I said, "Send it over." Sent it over at about 11 o'clock. Sent it back by 2:30 in the morning. And yeah, it was just like, that was it. It was wrapped up. I don't even know how he picked it up, to be honest. I think I sent it like a year ago. And then I just got a tweet off BBC One Extra Bot saying,
"Oh yeah.
Now playing."
Yeah.
And it was actually on he did this thing, Gas or Trash, where it's like
Yeah,
He
yeah,
picks
yeah,
he
yeah,
picks
yeah,
3
yeah.
tunes what he's been sent in.
How did it do? Like, just
He got gassed.
it got gassed.
He got gassed. He got gassed.
Big up Charlie Sloth all the time. Obviously,
so-
Charlie Sloth's like.
But it was so random. I just literally
yeah.
woke up and I'm on that. And because it got gassed, it got played all week. So,
yeah.
So happy days.
What do you feel? Because meeting you, obviously listening to your music on SoundCloud, what do you feel is the biggest misconception about you as an artist now? Because you really spit, by the way. Like, people need to know. Like,
Yeah, man.
if you haven't heard like the SoundCloud stuff, go onto it. It's Kris Evans music, I believe.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
just
Kris with a K.
Evans. Yeah, Kris with a K. Sorry. Like, he really spits. Like,
Yeah,
what
man,
do you think?
appreciate it.
That's just one thing that I wanted to put out there, that he really spits with the
Yeah.
best of them. What do you feel like is the biggest kind of misconception for you?
Just my history. Just like the Britain's Got Talent, X Factor side. You don't really see them sort of rappers on it. I had to be careful with what I said. I couldn't use punchlines because my grandma wouldn't understand. And the 12-year-old girl watching wouldn't understand. So I was sort of held back, really. Now I'm just free to do whatever I want, whenever I want. So
You're kind of a singer.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
I love singing. I just love it. So
You songwrite, obviously.
produce,
You rap.
engineer,
You
rap.
produce, engineer.
I dance after a few pints.
Um,
I joke.
Do you feel like your fans truly get you then, or do you feel like there's still a lot for them to?
There's still a lot for them to hear. I mean, like with my situation at the minute, like I've not been able to put anything out. I've literally just started to slowly ease things out. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I've got so much music. I've basically done my album.
Yeah.
I've got so much. They're gonna know soon.
I'm really excited about
They're gonna
that.
know soon.
I'm really excited about that. All right, so we have to touch on your current single. I want to say, without kind of, I don't know, I like to feel like this is a real platform. Like, when I heard N.U.M. initially, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like I don't know, a white guy that kind of does the bit of the black thing. Because again, I was still looking at you as a pop star, kind of
Yeah.
So I listened to N.U.M. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. I can see why Young'uns gets it. Listening to your other stuff on SoundCloud, the real shit that I like to call it, the official urban stuff. I feel like N.U.M.'s a bit kind of soft. Is that by design? You want to kind of bring people in with you?
I'm just coming from that side of it. I'm trying to sort of ease my way in. I can't just come out with or else I'll lose that side.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that buy merch, and that's like they're the ones that wait outside the O2s for me. They're the ones that follow me around.
You've got
on
some
trains.
questions from fans, definitely. Yeah. You've
Shout out to the fans though. So slowly I'll get there. I'll get to the. I'll be there soon. I've got some hard stuff coming.
All right. Are you happy? Like, no, because I didn't realize.
I'm happier than I ever have been.
Really?
I mean, I've been through a tough stage. I think you've got to break yourself right down to really understand what you want to do. So, and I got broken down for me. So, I'm ready now, more than ever.
Got some questions from some fans. We're gonna put this on Instagram as well, but Becca.Gervin on Instagram.
What's
Shout
up?
out to you, Becca. She says, how does it feel to have so much support from your fans?
Surreal. It's mad, really. Like, especially I've just come off a few tours. I've been doing the tours and seeing the response of my, even though they're kind of the softer tours, they're like the poppy tours. I've been sneaking a few hard tunes in there, and like even them, that sort of crowd are getting it and responding to it, loving it. So it's just mad that they're sticking by me on this roller coaster of a journey. So I love all the fans that are supporting me right now, and there's so much more to come, I swear.
Big shout out to you, Becca.
Yeah.
Another question, can't get all of them in, but another question, Chloe_Wilson123, will you be going on tour anytime soon?
I'm working on it. I'm 50-50 with it at the minute. I wanna get more stuff out at the minute. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna go all over the UK doing the odd little shows and seeing the reception that I'm getting. But yeah, there's a tour in the pipeline.
All right.
Hopefully.
Personal question for me. Obviously, we are in Manchester, and Manchester's a beautiful city, very unique in terms of like the musical taste and the bubbling ports. And how do you feel like Manchester has played or impacted your music? Because it's different. Like your music is different, and it's not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I started like there was the whole Market Street thing back in the day where everyone used to sell CDs. That's where I started. I was always on Market Street with the Shifties, the Wrigleys, the Shotties. So I mean, it's the birth of music for me. I mean, the Oasis thing kind of influences in my sort of rocky and numb tracks, and I mean, it's the capital to me. Yeah.
Do you do much stuff in London? Like, are you in London a lot or not really?
Sometimes I'm trying to get down there. I'm in talks with doing a few collabs with a few people down there. So.
Can you say anything about who? Or?
Well, I'm literally waiting for a response. Off Nines. I've got a record there that is right up his street. I'll tell you the story because I just made the record and I thought, that's Nines, that.
Yeah.
So I just tweeted him. He followed me. Well, I actually tweeted him. I didn't want to send him the copy. I'm worried about copyright nowadays. Yeah. So I just sent him like a video of me just playing it off my laptop. And he was like, that's sick. Send me your number. So I was like, no way. Just like that. Like literally responded straight away.
Hang on. What? Nines. ICE Nines.
That's the one. So I sent my number, didn't hear nothing. Thought it's a bit strange. Got a message the other day, not the other day, sorry, a couple of weeks ago, saying been trying to text you, been trying to get through to you.
Oh, you didn't send him the wrong number.
I sent him the wrong number.
You dickhead. Oh.
I sent him the last digit was wrong.
Oh.
Yep.
We're gonna rectify it. We're gonna.
So everybody tweet Nines because he needs to dive on this record because it is absolutely crazy.
Wow.
It's like crazy. It's my favorite one I've ever done, and it's just right up his street.
Oh, good.
So yeah, and I have sent him a new number, but I've not heard nothing yet.
Okay, yeah, we'll do an SOS after this. Yeah. Like huge fan of Nines, obviously.
Yeah. But yeah, I got loads of tracks in the pipeline with.
It sounds like it, man.
I've done one with Young'uns. Shout out Young'uns for putting me on, and Briggs here, everyone. K Loose.
Oh, he messaged me as well. Dino, obviously, big fan of Dino as well.
Yeah. Everyone. Sleazy.
What's your opinion on like Manchester then, like music wise?
I think there's a whole lot of talent, probably up there, if not the best for me. Different. Everyone's on a sort of different vibe. I feel it still needs to come together a little bit. Yeah. And just get as big as London, if not bigger. Really, I think we've got the people that can compete with them people. I mean, Bugsy's doing his thing. Yeah. Shout out to Bugsy. Yeah. Shotty's obviously doing his thing. Yeah. I've heard his new music as well. Really? Who's changing? Yeah. Shorty tweeted me, by the way. So yeah, really excited. Really excited. He's gonna come, and when he does come, it's gonna Briggs, be. He's got a few epic. Crazy things coming as well. Big shout out to Briggs. Yeah. He messaged us on the Instagram as well. All right, so signing off. Like I said, speak to the fans because I feel like I haven't seen any interviews you've done. So yeah, speak to the fans. Honestly, you've got like a lot of people riding for you. I can see from the interactions, like. Yeah, man. Like I say, I've just got a lot. I'm in the situation at the minute where I could go to court. I have to be careful of what I do. But yeah, I've got so much to come. Just keep riding with me, and we'll get there, no matter what. I'll die trying. So good. Obviously, the single's out, which all of it's going to charity. Yeah. Manchester Evening News Fund. Make sure you check them out. Where can people find you? All your socials. Everything's just at Kris Evans Music with a K. KRIS. Yeah. KrisEvansMusic.com, KrisEvansMusic.co.uk. Okay. I'm interactive. I'm active. Come and say hello.
Well, like I said, we're back with more interviews on the way. This has been a pleasure, just because, yeah, man, I like being proven wrong. I thought he was a pop artist. He's really not. Like, he's got some real stuff to talk about. So make sure you check him out on his SoundCloud. What's your SoundCloud, by the way?
SoundCloud.com, Kris Evans Music.
Okay, that way you can listen to it even if like he's not putting it out officially. You can still listen to it.
Yeah.
Get to know Kris. Get to know Officially Urban. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Big up Officially Urban. Oh no, big up Pi Radio. Sorry, all the time. And yeah, we are back. It's been Kris Evans.
Thanks for having me.
Urban.
Salute. Whoop. Sound as a palm.